for football now from Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. Today, a good battle in the AFC. It's the New England Patriots and the Denver Broncos. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And off we go here from Mile High. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
On first down, they go back to Henderson, and he'll take this back to the 43-yard line. P.J. Locke up to make the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, here's May. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. 3rd down coming up.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He was looking for Stephon Diggs there, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by their quarterback, the veteran out of Auburn. It is Jarrett Stidham.
You know, as crazy as it sounds, Mike, it's just so funny how things can change in the NFL. There was a time not too long ago where Jarrett Stidham was viewed potentially as the heir apparent to Tom Brady in New England. Now, we all know that certainly didn't work out that way, but he is a smart quarterback, and he will give his team a legitimate chance to win as long as he does his part.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Robert Spillane spills him there.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. Around a shotgun, it's Stidham. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Broncos 37-yard line.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Jack Gibbons on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's 3rd and 2. Working out of the gun, here's Stidham. The catch made there by Sutton. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Here's 1st and 10. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jack Gibbons is there to bring him down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Stidham to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Handoff now for Harvey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle by Christian Gonzalez. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Stidham. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one breaking up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Patriots offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's May. The Broncos have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The Broncos offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the bootleg, it's Stidham. There's a short one taken by Ingram. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
It is 2nd and 6. A play fake. They'll throw with Stidham. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Stidham to the air once more. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos are out to a 10-0 lead.
Broncos 10, Patriots 0.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Trip pass caught by Henry, the tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On 2nd down, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Now Stidham. Ingram able to get open, makes the catch. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Denver first down. Throwing is Stidham. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Milton Williams getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed to stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the give, this is Harvey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back-to-back plays by this defense now, Mike, winning these early downs. They get the sack on 1st, the tackle for loss on 2nd, and now it brings up 3rd and long.
3rd and a long way to go. Throwing is Stidham. That's caught by Harvey. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Nearly a good one. It hit at the 6, but continues in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Patriots offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this 2nd half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. Now, May. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. I mean, he's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense.
A run, and this is Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
Patriots ready for the punt. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The Broncos offense getting set to get back to work. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drop. 1st and 10. Stidham. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of...
And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this 3rd quarter. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injury so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he'll get this ahead. He's a gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Stidham. caught. Right side, it's Franklin. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
At their own 5-yard line.
The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They quickly out to Diggs. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. May gonna look to throw. And that's gonna be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here.
He gets free. Look at the big man go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, New England. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Play fake now. Stidham. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Operating from the gun, it's Stidham. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, this is Harvey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And third and final timeout taken by the defense, so the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 3rd down and 9. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 24-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen.